A lot of new faces in these two places, hoping that they are building towards trips to the postseason.
Indiana has more size at every position on the floor, particularly number 11, Ballo, as a steal by Hepburn gets us started.
And Chucky will finger roll it in for the bucket.
Cason Pryor has led the team in scoring most of the season from the bench. Let's see how he gets going here today early.
Hepburn with the drive and the pitch out to Terrence Edwards Jr.
Cutting to the bucket, it's off the bounce. It's not a back-to-the-back presence.
Pryor on the drive, it's rejected, blocked by Malik Renew, and that will spur the run out. And the advantage inside, and here's the swat on the drive.
You got to go rim, body, ball on that, and you see how, so there's a lot of Louisville fans that are happy about that.
Last 3 years have been losing records. They want to change that as Ballo with the thunderous rim rocker.
It's yours. The pick and the roll, and that is a thunderous roll to the rim. That's how you put.
He's added some really good guard play, and obviously we're already seeing what they can do down low with plays like that from Oumar Ballo.
They got to turn Ballo into a passer. He only has 6 assists on the season.
Hepburn, some substitutions. Rain Smith, another three-point shooter. The lefty on the way, and he's got it. Trying to clean it up. No, Ballo in and out. A tip won't go. A 5th chance on the possession, and it's stripped away by Smith. And here comes Scott. 3-on-2. The dish for the lay-in.
I think Indiana's got to go back inside the Ballo here.
Yeah, they have not taken advantage down low, and here he is with the catch, and he'll use the rim for protection. There you go, big fella. Finding the shooter, and that's big for Mbako as well, his first bucket. Edwards with a nice drop-off for Scott. There you go, big fella. Finding the shooter, and that's big for Mbako as well, his first bucket. Edwards with a nice drop-off for Scott. He'll stay on this side. Rice defending. Oh, the spin to the baseline. Ballo awaits, and he still got it up off the window and in.
No outlet. It is run the floor hard and wide.
Hepburn probes, finds Waterman looking for a third three. He's got it. And then a whistle off the ball against Louisville.
No outlet. It is run the floor hard and wide.
Hepburn probes, finds Waterman looking for a third three. He's got it. And then a whistle off the ball against Louisville. Outscored Indiana in the paint. And there's a good contest on the three, and here comes Indiana, their first chance of the second half. They go right inside, and Renew lays it up and in. Hoosiers at 4-0, 14 in the country. Louisville at 3-1 under their new head coach, Pat Kelsey, starting a new era. And they'll score in the lane as well. There's a switch. Ballo out on Edwards. Calls for the clear. He'll step back. The no-look pass inside. Hadley spins off glass.
Same cut, same result.
Pryor on the drive. Hangs and hits.
That is a tough 2 off the window.
Terrific point guard showdown. Hepburn has had the best of it so far. Looking for the behind-the-back assist. And Waterman with the kiss to the Louisville faithful.
Chucky Hepburn is controlling the whole game on the offensive end for Louisville. There's a steal by Hepburn.
5-on-1, Hepburn, Pryor!
He's been an expert at the top of the floor is Chucky Hepburn, the point guard for the Louisville Cardinals. 16 points, 9 dimes, which is a career high, 6 steals, which ties his season and career high. And that's the thing, I just mentioned how poised Indiana was trying to be on the offensive end. It's much harder to speed up a team than it is to slow them down.
And then Louisville turns it over, so Indiana will try and put a couple baskets together. And no, another steal and a turnover. Hadley waits for Waterman to find. Indiana will try and put a couple baskets together. And no, another steal and a turnover. Hadley waits for Waterman to find some space.
And it's early.
Let's see what Indiana has in the shape of a counterpunch. Renew, he's been their go-to guy today.
I mean, it's a collective deep breath right now if you're Indiana, right? I mean, you got to get some stops, and you got to play through the interior, and you can't let that guy see a big basket off the timeout.
And he and Waterman both with 4 threes apiece today. Hepburn. Lob inside, waited for Ballo to
bench, having a blast. Last play, just drop it up top.
That one skids off the rim, and Goody is ahead of the pack. And he'll lay it up and in. Indiana's got a run right now without Miles Rice, Debbie. He's got 3 fouls.
You think they want to play with poise? They got to speed the game up now. They got to get more possessions, and they got to get stops.
Check that, just the 1 foul. He's just taking a breather right.
Get the switch, here it comes. Scott, there's the switch. No switch, stays with him, and Chucky reads it. My goodness.
That's a triple, and now another takeaway. Oh, he missed. No, I thought he missed his man, but finally found Scott for another lay-in.
And brought him to Louisville. And he's done a magnificent job.
Luke Goody for 3.
I mean, I sometimes think it's an insult when you say a coach's team plays hard. I think Mbako's going to have to seek some shots, too. Look at Pryor at the rim. So there's no help. I mentioned earlier in the first half about what they've learned from the Tennessee game. Tennessee punked them.
Miles Rice into the lane, and still wanting for his first bucket of the day. Edwards, the lob and the finish on the run.
It's been a lot of that. It's the way they attack the...
Pryor's got the mismatch inside.
Got the mouse in the house action in there.
Edwards off the dribble. Tough shot, got it to go. Hepburn has been the maestro, the conductor today. He'll take it himself, looping it up and in. Hepburn, another lob, assist number 10. Here's Chuck.
How about 10 dimes? He's working on a triple-double if he gets a few more steals.
And on the other end of the floor, Indiana has 20 turnovers and 14 baskets so far. There's an and one for Hadley.
I mean, watch right here. That's a tough bucket.
Hepburn. And Roots.
45 points. Another turnover.
And look out. Here comes Pryor. They have put on a show here this afternoon. Renew spinning in the lane. Gets that one to fall. West Virginia coming up next. And the Zags early in the season looking every bit the championship contender.
Hatton. These guys
Tip won't go.
Coming off the bench playing hard.
There's Tucker, the freshman. Got it on the floor. They're just working that clock now.
Oh, this is a mismatch.
Down to 5. Pryor working on Cups. Got it. Tucker gets in the lane, knocks it down. And a terrific shutdown defensive performance.
And a good steal by Cups.
And that leads to the 3 for Anthony Leal as time expires.
What a convincing, dominant performance by the Louisville Cardinals. I think they put themselves on the map. What an incredible job Pat Kelsey and staff have done